High-value men operate differently in all aspects of life, including their dating experiences. They possess a unique way of conversing with women that sets them apart from most men. Women are drawn to this approach, finding it intriguing and attractive. Unlike the average guy, who becomes nervous and may act foolishly in the presence of a beautiful woman, high-value men effortlessly make women feel a sense of anticipation. But how exactly do they do this? Let's get into the 6 ways high-value men effectively communicate with women. 1. They don't care about attention from women. Confidence is vital when conversing with women. Many men make the mistake of seeking validation by asking for women's opinions, appearing uncertain and insecure. Questions like, "Do you think my hair is too much?" only reveal their need for reassurance. High-value men, on the other hand, exude self-assurance and don't rely on a woman's approval to validate themselves. Rather than seeking compliments or validation, it's better to remain composed and avoid making such requests altogether. High-value men understand that silence can be more potent than seeking external validation. They already know their attractiveness and value and don't need someone else to affirm it. Knowing what not to say is as important as knowing what to say when conversing with women. Avoiding insecure behaviors and the need for constant validation is a masculine trait that sets high-value men apart. By displaying self-assurance and not relying on others' opinions to define their worth, they naturally command respect and draw women's attention. 2. They do not overpraise. Getting praise and compliments comes very quickly to women nowadays. However, deep down, they still crave genuine and meaningful approval. This is where high-value men stand out. Unlike the average Joe, they possess the skill of complimenting women effectively. Most women have inflated egos, but some are humble and kind. A high-value man can quickly assess whether a woman is worth his time. Instead of wasting time deciding whether to approach her, he takes action. He may compliment her, acknowledging her beauty, but that's where it ends. He doesn't linger or play games to stroke her ego. The following compliment she receives will have to be earned. A high-value man doesn't give her continuous praise or act like an infatuated fool. 3. They will not butter women up with words. High-value men can see through the charade of women looking for attention on the internet. They won't feed into a woman's inflated ego. In fact, they might challenge her to face reality and find humility. This doesn't mean they will constantly argue or belittle her without reason. Instead, a high-value man will treat her simply, seeing her as just another person in the world, no more exceptional than anyone else. Imagine a room filled with people desperately trying to impress a woman. Among them, there's one man who stands out. He doesn't treat the woman as if she's unique because he's not your typical guy. This simple act is enough to give her a reality check. You see, a high-value man has gone through a long journey of self-discipline and personal growth. He doesn't elevate a woman's status solely based on her attractiveness. She must demonstrate that she is more than an egotistical Instagram model. When an exceptional man humbles a woman, she secretly appreciates it. You see, women have inherent hypergamous tendencies, always seeking men who they perceive as superior. They are naturally drawn to men they view as being on a higher level. Even if a man has a better job and is intellectually superior, she will perceive him as low value when he caters too much to her ego. High-value men understand this dynamic and possess the ability to shatter a woman's inflated ego because they are fully aware of their worth. 4. They know how to start and end conversations. While many men focus on how to approach a woman, they often overlook the importance of knowing when to gracefully exit a conversation. Understanding when to leave is just as crucial as making a solid entrance. Not every initial contact requires a lengthy discussion. Sometimes, a simple introduction or a friendly greeting will suffice. When engaging in a long conversation with a woman, allow her to talk about herself. Women enjoy expressing themselves and sharing their experiences. Encourage her to continue by asking a few more questions. However, If she starts to dominate the conversation and stops showing interest in you, it's time to make your exit gracefully. Keep your responses concise and to the point. Engage in light chit-chat, but be mindful of the right moment to conclude the conversation. Mention her name and express how delightful it was to meet her, but also mention that you have other commitments and need to leave. By doing so, you create an air of mystery and elusiveness. Once you've concluded the conversation, go about your day without lingering or appearing overly available. Remember that, as the one who approached her, it's essential to take the initiative to close the conversation. High-value men respect their own time and understand the importance of maintaining a sense of independence. 5. They are mysterious. High-value men understand the power of mystery and intrigue when attracting women. Unlike most predictable guys, they keep an air of secrecy that captivates women's curiosity. Women enjoy the thrill of unraveling the layers and discovering more about a man who keeps them guessing. A high-value man doesn't adhere to a rigid schedule or follow a set pattern in his interactions. He doesn't text her at the same precise time every day or use the same predictable words. He introduces spontaneity into their communication by occasionally replying later or surprising her with a phone call instead of a text message. He takes her on unexpected adventures, like whisking her away to a fancy restaurant. Moreover, a high-value man maintains privacy about his profession and personal challenges. He doesn't feel the need to divulge every detail to her, leaving her intrigued and wondering about his life. Even when she tries to incite jealousy, he remains unfazed and doesn't respond, keeping her guessing about his thoughts and emotions. 6. They get to the point. High-value men have a direct and efficient approach when interacting with modern women. They value their time and are not interested in playing mind games or engaging in prolonged conversations that lead nowhere. They know what they want, and when they find a woman they deem worthy of their attention, they don't hesitate to clarify their intentions. These men understand the importance of being straightforward and cutting to the chase. They will approach a woman, compliment her genuinely without sounding desperate, and confidently ask her for a date. They don't believe in beating around the bush, wasting time with endless small talk or making vague plans. They appreciate that time is a valuable asset that should be used wisely. By being direct, they save themselves and the woman from unnecessary delays or confusion. The revolution has just begun, and this is an invitation to become one of us. All you have to do is smash the subscribe button and like this video. And be sure to watch this video